Petchi, Petchi, Petchi. Thank you. Welcome to the show. I do thank you for your question. You asked, how does John feel toward me now? We're in separation. Do you see us coming back in the future? So, we're going to ask the cards, what does Petchi need to know about their relationship right now? Relationship with John, specifically. How does this look? What does Petchi need to know? Okay. Petchi is 1, 2, or 3. All right, Petchi. 4 numbers between 1 and 24. No, wait. That was 3. 9. I need 3 more numbers, Petchi. One more. Okay. Since you've been with John, have you learned about yourself? How to put this? Like, learned some new things about yourself that you didn't quite know, like maybe personality wise, or maybe a fear that you thought you had that you didn't have, or that you overcame? Okay. This has been a very different relationship for you, hasn't it? Okay. Because this card is in the situation position. This is equilibrium. In the regular deck, it's temperance. Suggests a relationship that has the potential to teach one a great deal about oneself. So it's kind of a lessons learned card, relationship could be right for the individual, but they should allow it to unfold. So this kind of it is kind of unfolding in its own right. Okay. So the challenge card is the Six of Shields, or the Six of Pentacles. So generally this card would mean that there is financial stability, that some control issues over money. So I'm kind of getting that it's not as much about as okay. Yes, Shauna, you can get a reading as soon as I'm done with Petchi. 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 I don't know. Whatever. You've been answering anyways. As soon as I get done with Petchi from YouTube. Yes. So, I'm going to guess, Petchi, that one of you is maybe a little bit more liberal with your money, and the other is a bit more conservative. One of you is more, I don't know that I would say fiscally responsible, but that's what it would be. Is that what the issue is? Okay. So, the card in the situation position, or in the, in the advice position, is 7, the Chariot. And it talks about reconciling opposing forces for successful relationships. Not to let one's painful emotions rule or dominate themselves. So, to learn spiritual lessons. The thing with the Chariot is, what I point out and what many people point out all the time are, you have the two, in this case, it's the two dragons, and one's black and one's white, signifying opposing forces. The white dragon wants to go this way, and the black dragon wants to go that way. Okay? And so they are hitched together, thus being forced to take the same path. I'm not saying that you all need to get hitched, but as soon as you come together on, a way forward, then that's when things can start moving for you. Okay. I feel like maybe there's a bit of a hold up in the relationship because of this. And so with that, steps have got to be taken to reconcile those differences, so that instead of one of you pulling to one way or the other more than the other, it's kind of a communication thing. Don't it could be that could be more than anything. That could be just what's going on right now. Everybody's stress level is way up here. The energy that's out there right now, like all of us in the light worker realm, we've all felt this very high buzz energy among the celestial realm, and it has really kind of bled over to us. Woohoo! Yeah, make that thing fly. It has bled over to us quite a bit, and now it's really like starting to affect. I'm not seeing a third party. I don't see a third party in this at all. The outcome card is the Magician. So this suggests a relationship where one manifests what one needs. One is able to tap into one's magic to bring about joy. So, try to align in yourself what you would like to see further, and whether or not it's with him or with somebody else, this thought and this feeling can come to fruition. There's some funny things with manifestations that, in believing that these X things are going to happen, you also have to be willing to accept that Y things may also happen. And so if the things don't happen exactly the way that you want them to, that's not an answer to, that's not the answer that we was looking for in our manifestation. But it's the answer that we needed. Okay. And the biggest, most highest point, and I try to make this point as often as I can to everybody, is you got to do what is best for your highest self. Otherwise, if you don't serve your higher self, then you're not going to be able to serve. You're not going to be able to serve him. You're not going to be able to serve yourself, your self. You're not going to be able to serve your friends. You're going to be very lost. And so centering ourselves, grounding ourselves, coming back to center and being able to say, this is what I need to do. It is where it's going to be. And so keep that in mind. Follow self, the higher self. Meditation is very powerful. So I hope that has helped you and has answered your question. Thank you, Petchi, for coming on and asking your question. We sure do appreciate it. If you would like, Petchi, I have a if you would like to give a donation, I have a link to my PayPal in the description below. And you can do that, and I will be forever grateful. Of course, if you don't do that, that's fine with me as well. But you've been a great joy being on here, and your gratefulness shines through. Really, really it does. Really, really.